usually do a lot on Environmental Coffee House. Jonathan does. He puts a lot of the posts up. So you'll see, oh God, this is awful. You'll see why, okay? What he puts up all kinds of stuff, and then he really puts a lot into what he does. I mean, he oil and gas well proximity linked to higher rates of COVID-19 mortality, and yet another reason why you would not want to live in proximity to oil and gas wells. Which is what you can obviously understand about people today. They have the attention span of a worm. And even worms have better attention spans because they have to really pay attention to where they're digging to, right? So here's a nice one. Floating farms are being developed in the Netherlands to combat rising sea levels and provide sustainable food production. These farms are designed to float on water, making them resilient to climate change. Okay, really nice. There's a nice graphic, right? I put that one up. 12 people. And an article about Montana. Climate change will cost Montana agriculture more than 9,000 job losses, 181 million, report says. And then, here's one. This got a few more. Perhaps climate change is simply giving Earth giving us a deadline to overthrow capitalism. 54 people laughed, but this is where I got that, and I made it a meme for David, the grandmother said, because I thought it was really cute. But so you can see 20,000 people or likes or followers, whatever, and nobody gives a shit about anything. And I've told you this before. Nobody cares about the climate crisis. I mean, we do. And I always say nobody cares because it's very difficult. I mean, a lot of people care, but it's such a small percentage of people that really care. I mean, I put this up. I got 2 people, and that was my good video, about not caring, people not caring. All right, so you see there's a whole lot of stuff, and all right, 4 people global, but this is the one. 6.7 thousand reactions, okay? And so let's look at 1,000 laughs, 1.1 thousand cries, and 4.4 thousand up, and let's see. Angry, 63 people angry. So there's a lot of stuff. So we're going to go back. I really want to go back to the meta suite because it's easier for me to read the comments. So hang on. We'll get back there and we'll see what these people say. I don't know. Hang on, because I don't use this that much. And hang on. See, I'm really not doing well tonight, I guess, huh? Nope, we'll go back. We'll go back to the page. And let me just go back and get to comments. Hang on. Don't leave me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Is this the one? Oh, wait. Nope. I had it all perfect until I showed you the page. What I want to do, here, okay. Oh, people are still commenting on it. Look at that. This is where I want to be. All right, it's much better now. So we're going to get back to this one. I'll find it. Oh my God. Of course, when I want to find it, but you get the idea. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, I even put this one up. Climate Dad. If you've got kids, it's worth keeping in mind that pretty much all science is pointing to our society having collapsed before they are the age you are now. So I put this one up, and this was a pretty good one. And then it shows all the way up when 4C is expected. But here, this is the one I really want to go to, but I want to get back to the business suite because it will be much easier to look at it that way. Hang on, hang on. Damn it. I'm really not doing very well tonight, am I? All right, here we go. This is how you can see the comments. Now, it's like a social experiment, okay, to look at these comments. It really is. Hang on. Yeah, Penguin, you just lost power again. I know you guys are having not an arc storm, but you're having a pretty bad rainstorm there. I forgot what I watched the Daniel Swain video tonight. Dr. Daniel Swain. The Facebook user interface looks so damn broken. No, it's just because I hardly ever use it anymore. It's been so long. Anyway, so 6.7 thousand reactions, 2.4 thousand comments, and 2.3 thousand shares. That's how all these people found it, by sharing. Look at 6,788 reactions, 2,442 comments. Obviously, we can't go through all the comments, but here I want to show you something. This is my, I did it over. This is what I would do. Now, if I had made it this one, how many people would have commented? Because half of these morons wouldn't even know what it meant. That's what I think. All right. So that was what I would have made it over to. But anyway, so here we have global warming, most of society. So let's find some good ones, and let's really talk about why these people are idiots, I suppose. All right. Not even a 2F increase since the Industrial Revolution. Time to freak out. Coastal states will be underwater any minute, said Al Gore 40 minutes ago. So you get the feeling, and then people are arguing. God damn it! I'm really miserable. Maybe I'm allergic to this newest cat. So this guy, goes through a whole thing and was trying to help, trying to give an answer. But I really want to go to the ones that I was interested in sharing with you. So hang on, because there's no way to, oh my God, there's no way to really to flag them. I couldn't put a bookmark on any comments. I don't think so. I don't know. What's this? Comment with a sticker. No, you can't do that. So I couldn't really save them. So let me find. Okay, here we go. Well, that was a good one, but I want to go back to, why Jenna? Leave her image out of your memes. Seriously. Why Jenna? Okay, I didn't even make the meme, right? I didn't even make the meme. But let me show you Jenna. Jenna is, she has 19.5 million subscribers. And where was it about her page? She is a makeup person. So I guess that's what it is. 19.5 million. All right. That tells you, that's a whole show. There's a whole show. Bye-bye. I don't even need to tell you. Really, I really don't. So this is what this person said. Why Jenna? Leave her image out of the memes. Well, you know what, Ivan? Fuck you. All right, here's a good one. So Dominic says, so many people in the denial because he literally was reading the comments like I do, but we never get this on here like this. It's insane. And this guy says, well, mainly because there's no science behind it. I gave it a ha-ha. No science behind climate change? LOL. There is tons and tons of researches. Are you blind? Well, there is a theory. All right, now get this one. This is really good. This is such Heartland Institute bullshit. There's a theory, but there are major problems with it. Two come to mind. If you could answer these two questions, I might believe in anthropogenic climate change. CO2 comprises a mere 0.04% of our atmosphere and is less than 5% of all greenhouse gases. Okay. It is also a very weak greenhouse gas. Okay. Methane is 85 times stronger. So meanwhile, water vapor comprises 95% of greenhouse gases. So why should we think that the 5% greenhouse gas would have more effect on the climate than the 95? So he's really trying to make a case that the water vapor makes it all good, like, oh, it's the greening. It makes everything green. And seriously, I mean, it's so ludicrous. But this is what we're dealing with, folks. And this is why I'm a doomer. I mean, seriously, TCR Galaxy. Yeah. Uh-huh. And it's not even that it's the big picture, but these people are just crazy. And then, in addition, if additional CO2 is now causing warming, why has it never done so in the past? Over the past 500 million years, whenever CO2 and temperature went up and down in apparent lockstep, temperature led CO2 by several hundred years. In other words, higher temperatures cause additional CO2 and not the other way around. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he really does get his information from the Heartland Institute. And this one, Brenda, she comes in and says, well, they would really rather blame it on Jewish space lasers contrails than listen to logic, right? And Gina says, well, gee, I will tell you, the insurance industry sure seems to believe it. That's why they're pulling out along the coasts. People are laughing at that. And he says, well, I didn't say there is no proof of warming. I'm saying that there is no proof. And in fact, there is considerable evidence to the contrary that humans are causing it. Well, so many people delusional that humans can control the climate, but it is the biggest source of funding for all kinds of corruption. Oh, are you saying that humankind cannot affect the climate or the environment? Well, Billy Ford says, we officially came out of the last ice age 10,000 years ago, right? It's going to keep getting warmer. What are you going to do about it? Laughing out loud. I mean, how dense can you be? None. No, they are not. Yes, they are. Started in Florida years ago. Has nothing to do with climate change. Well, I don't know. You tell me. Earth has been slightly cooling for 6,500 years. Up until we started burning coal, cooling is not considered warming. And then people are laughing. I mean, this is like Ludicrousville. 2 million years ago, we went into an ice age, stayed there for 2 million years with temperature changes, fluctuations during that period, no doubt, as one would expect, in my opinion. And then 10,000 years, we come out of it. And you're worried about a fluctuation over 6,500 years? Really? These trends are long-term. 50 million years ago, when our friends, the dinosaurs, roamed the earth, temperatures were 5 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than they are now. What are you going to do about that? And King comes in and says, well, I'm sure all the guys that have and will laugh to have for certain listened to Rush Limbaugh in their lifetime. I mean, you kidding me? This is Facebook. This isn't even Twitter. X. You've written a pile of spaghetti. Technically, we are still in an ice age. Earth went from a glacial period to an interglacial period about 10,000 years ago. Agriculture started when climate stabilized. We have destabilized the climate. Well, I would say, yeah. We have. Okay. So they go on, and this one is Earth goes through natural cooling and warming cycles because, they always get the Earth always, the planet always changes, the climate always changes. But here's one. Okay, so many stupid sheep. Thank you, Steve. And, okay, Steve, I know climate warming deniers are the worst sheep. They listen to corporate news and never learn basic physics and chemistry that has proven the planet is warming. They should really get their heads out of their asses and read even one book by a climate scientist or take a high school physics course. And then, of course, there's people laughing. And so, typical stupid answer any 12-year-old could refute. Then, apparently, that educated 12-year-old isn't so educated because that is science and fact. So it's just this one just goes on, and I want to go to another one. Hang on. Let's go. Let's go back up to a different comment. And we'll go back to all comments so we don't. All right. That one had how many? Uh Here we go. Anyone that denies it is blind and dumb. Explain why glaciers are receding and smaller than they used to be. Okay, this is good. Anthony Taylor, your TV said so. Visit a glacier and you can see for yourself. I was at Mendenhall Glacier in '74. Visited again 2 years ago. Comparing photos, you see a huge difference. And here comes somebody saying, yeah, I literally lived near some and watched on actively falling apart while camping. You don't understand basic science, just the dumb ass general public. Well, haven't been to Juneau yet. All right, so they're oh, it's happening, but we're not going to stop it. Which I wouldn't disagree with. The planet has been on heat cycles for centuries. The same reason, and here's Mark, the same reason the ice age ended and why there was no ice for millions of years in Earth's history. It is all part of the natural cycle of events, and all the taxation in the world isn't going to stop it. Yeah, okay. Now, let's do this one because I get this, all right? I care about global warming, but I can barely afford to live, so it kind of isn't at the top of my priority list. Now, that one hits home for a lot of people, right? It really does. There were 76 replies to this. It's one of the reasons life is getting harder for everyone, and it affects the people struggling first, and of course the wealthiest hoarding everything they can lay their hands on, which doesn't help. Now, who's laughing at that? But there were let me see how many people, 23 people laughing at that. It's a struggle because, oh, this is it. Because the Democrats keep electing, right? Are pushing this fear-mongering agenda. Maybe you should ask SNY. Oh, any business owner the amount of taxes or fees that pay to fight climate change. That's why consumer goods and services are expensive. Democrats keep inventing new taxes and fees to fight a fake climate change agenda. Now, you see, guys, this is the overarching fight is money, okay? It's money. And these are people, it's not just people from the United States here that are answering. Like Al Gore and his other carbon tax mates, wake up, you're being screwed. Okay, I'm not in your country, thankfully, but my husband is a business owner, and we would rather our taxes went to getting renewable energy going, insulating people's homes, preparing for the effects of climate change, than on subsidizing the fossil fuel industry to the tune of $7 trillion per year. And you think green taxes are screwing you? You have been screwed for decades by the dino juicers, and you didn't even notice. Yeah, there you go. All right, so there's a few good ones here. So what is the wealthy hoarding? Tracy says, well, property, land, if your share and pension portfolios are maxed out, land is a great diversification and good tax-wise. So check out the property owning middle and upper class demographic hasn't changed in 50 years. Don't worry. When it becomes impossible to afford to live due to changes in the climate, that should help reprioritize things for you. All right. So that actually was a decent comment because this person, there's so many people. That's another big problem. People can't afford to live, and all over the world, there is so much poverty and so much inequality that the climate crisis is not the first thing on people's minds. The climate crisis is probably sometimes the last. Even the farmers. The farmers know something's going on in different countries, but they can't. If you're trying to feed your family or trying to even feed yourself, are you going to be studying the climate crisis or even want to do anything about it or have the energy to do anything about it? Mm-hmm. What about all of those people? All of those people that are non-documented immigrants in the United States that they want to round up and put in camps and whatever they're going to do. If you ask any of those people that are working so hard in the United States just to get by about the climate crisis, I'm sure that they could not deal with even answering it or care. They have a crisis in their own life, and that's trying to survive. So I love this, Eric, mainly because there's no science behind it. At least 67 people laughed at that. No science behind climate change? There's tons. All right, so we went through that already. But that's pretty funny. Let's go down because, here's a good one. What kills me about all you environmentalists, and this is not terrible, but what kills me about all you environmentalists is you all seriously think we can save the planet. Well, if you're followers of science, and every good environmentalist should be, then you're well aware of the caldera under Yellowstone that's due to erupt any day now. Might be tomorrow. Might be 20,000 years from now. Mere seconds on the geological clock, but it will happen. And when it does, when, not if, your Prius you're so proud of will no longer be relevant. If you're a follower of science, like every good environmentalist should be, then you know our planet is in a cosmic shooting gallery. Ooh. We are one meteorite impact or one gamma ray burst away from shutting down all the world's coal-fired power plants, not meaning two hoots and hollers. And now let's consider the geopolitical aspect of the situation. This guy was writing a book in his comment. Do you seriously think we convince China and India, two of the world's largest polluters, to change their ways? Their populations are so great and so poverty-ridden that they don't have much choice but to be in the heel in the world's carbon footprint. This was Travis Boucher. And Travis, I think, is out of the United States. Their population, so they don't have much choice but to be the heel in the world's carbon footprint. No, now I'm not saying that we shouldn't use common sense. It hurts nothing to recycle. It's okay to allow alternative energy sources to evolve. But thinking we're going to stop burning fossil fuels overnight, it just ain't happening. But even if it does, Mother Nature herself will eventually off every human from her back like fleas on the dog we are. Like it or not, no matter how environmentally friendly you are, this planet will have a final generation. Might as well live happily, enjoy the ride, said every doomer I've ever met. So, this guy is interesting comment, right? So this one, well, they say necessity is mother of invention, so hopefully future generations will find a scientific solution. This generation giving up its luxuries to save the planet is like trying to save the Titanic from sinking using a Dixie cup. If you look behind the curtain, powerful people are getting rich off your emotional activation about the environment. Yes, there are problems, but not all man-made and little we can do about it at the stage of evolution. That was pretty good. Oh, here's another one. Don't do Jenna Marbles like that. She would never with her 19.5 million people brushing her hair, putting makeup on. All right, now I lost it. Oh, shit. Now I lost it. Let's go back. Oh, geez. All right, so let's see. We went there. I mean, there's 2.5. Oh, here's a good one. This is, I looked at this guy. Remember the circus act, the Walendas, the tightrope people, the people that walked over the Niagara Gorge the acrobatic family, the circus. Mm-hmm. Well, this is them. And this is Rick. Rick Walenda. Isn't it ironic that that the world didn't end in 2012 like Gore predicted? The sea is not any higher now than it was 500 years ago. The prophets of doom all have their financial hand in the solutions they insist will arrest the problem. I wonder why you can't see that. Let's look at Rick. Rick, he's a radical Jesus freak. Oh, now you understand, right? President at the Walenda Circus in Sarasota, Florida. Mm-hmm. Yep. The flying Walendas. And to complete, uh, clueless, radical Jesus freak. Okay. The sky is falling. Making shysters wealthy. Oh, let's see. The end of the world party replied. Okay. Lionel says, at least that's one way of getting stupid out of the Guan pool, meaning gene pool, right? Okay, Lionel, kill every living thing on Earth. Yeah, that's one way. Jesus effing Christ, when will the boomers be gone? Come on, Scott. Guan? Okay, the sky is falling, so we just elected a train wreck. So sadly, it looks like we're going to this one up too, and I've already said it so many times. So, bro, be working on an exit plan. Oh, no, he's an expert. He can't even stand up straight. See, and they bring in all the, and I'm not going to name the creep that's going into, excuse me, the presidency. Jesus, what a night for me. What a night. All right. Well, if we would just pay more taxes, I'm sure the government could cool the earth. That's because most of society knows the planet's going to do what it will, besides anything any one of us can do. And, all right, let's go. Let's see. The left believed Al Gore. When he said Florida would be half underwater by now, they believed Harris when she said she could fix all the problems Joe created. I see a pattern here. Yeah. And we already went through this guy. Been 40 years, still waiting for something to happen. And let's see what bandwagon. It's happening. Wake up. And been happening for 40 years, dong dong. It takes many, many years. 40's nothing. This is a scientifically proven thing, Jennifer says. Stop. Well, geez. Not enough storms, hurricanes, floods, or fires, or tornadoes for you, MAGA? So you get the idea. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. All right. Now, this guy kind of annoyed me. So Dave says, so what do we do about it? Get this one. Why is there not an IRO, orgs, whomever, putting on presentations all over about the change, severe damage to ecosystem in just past 300 years, and that this is not sustainable with our present course? We have gazillions of these memes. We don't need any more of the memes. We need better education and action regarding the environment and nature. So I said, I really went, dude, we've been doing this shows for 8 years. There's so much out there. Sorry you've been asleep. Have you ever looked at the content of this page before? I mean, this is the kind of person that's sitting there and just going to see the one of the very few memes we put up. And we put up nothing but science articles and interesting things to learn from. And this dude says that because they don't know the page. Obviously, someone shared it with them. And they don't take the time because, again, these people all have the attention span of a worm. All right. Let's see. Isn't that the truth, Pamela says? Our seas are rising and warmer. And what are people doing? Taking selfies while waiting for some dorky kid to solve the problem. Oh boy. How many people laughed at her? 58. 58. Ah, yes. I remember hearing about the Stowe Climate Project. What a success it was. The sea hasn't risen. The world's not ending. It's interesting that you can still get a mortgage for a home that's on a beachfront. How did this? I wonder if Justin knows, because it's getting a lot harder to get insurance. So it is. This is another one that they always say seems to be a huge issue all over the world with the oceans overtaking coastal properties. Oh wait, Martha's Vineyard, where a lot of Democratic elites seem to live, is fine. Oh, and large affluent properties in California seem to be all right. No, they're not, asshole. They're burning up. And Martha's Vineyard is actually a rocky island. And yes, the coast has suffered erosion. That person has probably never been there. The planet's fine. It's humans that are in danger. Okay, yeah. Over 90% of the species that have lived on the planet have gone extinct. Why should we believe humans are any different? We don't. We don't. So, oh, here, the train is not moving. It's okay. Relax. Enjoy the great outdoors. The train is not moving. But guess what? We are overshooting our boundaries exponentially. But I'm not going into the exponential function, but Elliot Jacobson could explain that much better. Much better. Oh, look. Population growth. Here's a good one. There's still truths you can't say out loud. For example, an AI tried to take our population growth and imagines that our overall energy use would continue to grow even slowly. And even while using all green energy and hypothesizing a good, efficient way to transfer energy with minimal heat loss, and after planting trees in every available acre, the AI still only got another 1,000 years before Earth was too hot to host life as a consequence of that much energy used in a closed system. The hard reality is no amount of planting trees does anything but extend that date. For humanity to exist and for Earth to survive, we need to leave before we destroy it. Oh, or we need to destroy civilization and start from cages. Nicholas, you're definitely a doomer. All right. So I think you're getting, but look, oh, that was the New World Order meme till Muskcock got on his Twitter thing and declared that's his. Oh, jeez. So you get it. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. I wanted to find the one that carbon catastrophe. All right, we'll take that. It is a carbon catastrophe, but it's overshoot. I might put that meme back up with the overshoot and just see what I get. That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? I think it would. All right. So I think, oh, all right. So here we go. That's, it's always funny to click on these to read the comments from the bots. Half of them written by bots that don't even know they're bots. True. Oh, jeez. So it's political. Oh, I like this one. There are two ways humanity could solve global warming. We solve it ourselves or aliens help us. But the first one is unrealistic. Yeah. Thank Victoris. You know, a lot of the people that have really good comments are not Americans. Yeah. All right. So, now what is this one? Oh, global warming would actually help humans lament. Huge sections of land are unlivable right now because of permafrost, and they would become fertile farmland if global warming actually happens, but it won't. Okay, if it gets to where permafrost land is farmable, current cropland will not be farmable. I think they don't understand what happens in the Arctic doesn't stay in the Arctic. They don't understand the jet stream. They don't understand AMOC. They don't understand anything. And we have tried, none of these people were on the page. Nope. And we think the dinosaurs were stupid. Oh my God. Yeah, this is good. I'm laughing and crying at the same time. Don't look up. Oh, same old fear-mongering since decades ago. If half of it were true, the Obamas wouldn't buy mansions at the shore. See, that's the same old tired bullshit. Totally. Well, they dumbed down the educational systems 40 years ago under the Reagan regime, then every Republican after it, just a bit more. So what do you expect? They would rather believe that everything's going to be hunky-dory than to face the realities that they might have to give up something in order for the betterment of society or the earth. Yeah, and here's an asshole. Make your checks payable to John Kerry and Al Gore. Don't you see? What a bunch of clueless fucking morons. It's tiring. It's really tiring. And this person doesn't understand science at all. Is the train moving? How fast? Sorry, I remember when we only had 10 years to fix this issue. And that was 30 years ago. Well, guess what? We haven't fixed the issue. The train's moving. And it's moving fast, dumbass. So I have no patience. And half of these people will never come back. Some of them, oh, ignorance is bliss. Yes, Gordon, ignorance is definitely bliss. But oh, the train is not moving, but the earth is doing just what it always does. Don't worry, you can't afford kids anyway and just want to go clubbing. Oh, come on, everybody knows trains are a myth. That's a good one, right? I like that one. Oh, my God. Okay, more of the fleecing of the tax dollars, descriptions of the red states, it's just insane. It really is. It's 50 degrees in northern Adirondacks. Yeah, Sue. That's right. I know. Holy shit. Sue Breen. I got to look at her. Well, I know a Sue Breen. I wonder if that's her. Mm-hmm. Small world, right? Okay. All right. So anyway, you got that. You got this. But this is all over. And I guess if I was to say, all this misinformation and disinformation and it drives you crazy because you feel like it's an uphill battle. I mean, I've been doing this for 8 years. I brought in, there's more people. A lot of you haven't been with me in this from the beginning. People that were with me from the beginning and with our team from the beginning have gone on because there's a lot of channels out there. So that guy that said there's nothing out there on this, complete moron. Complete moron. But there's a lot of them. Oh, look at Frank. It's a MAGA thing. It's a MAGA thing. Yeah. Oh, we're still coming out of an ice age. Chill. Have we circled back to warming instead of change? All right. So I've done this. I've showed you 40 minutes worth of this shit. It just goes on and on and on. Right? On and on and on. Oh, look at this. Before you read these comments, which are mostly negative, keep in mind that liberalism and environmentalism is often a mask for hatred. Hatred of one's neighbors and fellow humans. It's often, not always, but often an expression of need to feel better and smarter than everyone else around them. It's completely uncharitable point of view. Gaslight much? Gaslight much, Chris? Chris, duh. So when you browse the comments of people saying stuff like, the world is a dog and we're the fleas, what they really mean is that they loathe other people and wish they could eliminate them, but they can't. Environmentalism is just their excuse, their way of getting away with saying everyone but me is stupid and should die. I don't say that. There are those that feel that way, but that's not me. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, boy. Okay. Americans would rather get their information from Joe Rogan or Fox than from the world's climatologists. Oh, Doug. I know who Doug is. Any wonder that climate change denialism is alive and well. And you know what? I think I'm going to end with that one. And let's just talk and do some of your comments because I've had enough. I've really had enough. I think I'm going to put this one up and I'm going to make it smaller because really I think overshoot is the one of the day. I think it would be, I'm going to put it up and trust me, I'm going to put it up and let's see what we get from the overshoot one. And I have to decide whether I want to take this down or not and just put it up as a video and get all my blabber out of there and my beginning cat hair nose thing. 'Cause I don't know. Science Talk with Jim Massa. Sagan is one of my heroes. You're right. That's a great book. This mystic thinks of Saint Sagan often with gratitude. He really always gave us wisdom and truth. You attack the wackos, Sandy. Well, I'm not attacking. I'm just in a mood, and they annoy me. Maybe I call them names. Maybe I shouldn't be so miserable. But these people we've come out of since 2015. It has just been so ugly, and it's only going to get uglier in the United States. Uglier, uglier, uglier. No, I might edit it, Kim. I might edit it because other people might not understand cat hair. Yeah, I don't know. I know you do that, and I attract the wackos. Oh, I attract the wackos, not attack the wackos. I attract the wackos. Well, this meme attract the wackos. Totally attract them, but it attracted a lot of interesting people too. Yes, I am frustrated by them, and I was trying with the misinformation, especially during what happened in North Carolina. And I was all over Twitter trying very hard to counter all the misinformation and disinformation. And it's like an uphill climb. And I don't even want to stay on Twitter. Mm-mm. Once Musk takes the block function away, I'm out. First of all, it's not safe. And I'm going to say it. I'm a YouTuber. People know where I am. I've never hidden it because I never felt the need to. But it's a different world. It's a different world. And I don't want to be on that platform. I might stay on the platform like I said in another show, so I could go to listen to the Climate Crisis Club on Saturdays, but I'm not going to put anything up there. Hi, Chris. One of the problems is that the green movement has been hijacked by profiteers, and so the whole concept is tar and feathered by the same brush. Nuance seems to have gone extinct before us. Very, very, very good. I like that. And we've got 2 super chats. Aaron, thank you for the $1.99. That's very appreciated. And thank you, Candle, for I forgot what country that was, but thank you. WASF, but at least we have me. Thank you. Everything goes towards the cats. Trust me. At this point in my life, they cause me all this sneezing. I'm probably allergic. Hey, Steph. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back and see. Yeah. A makeup fanatic with 19 million subscribers is the perfect one to use for this meme. Absolutely. That's what we're about. And as things get worse, and when the storm hits them or hits me or hits any of them, and I wear makeup, putting on the makeup. I polish my nails. I told you all why I do my nails, so I don't bite my fingers. It's cheaper than therapy for anxiety. And the anxiety is pretty bad. Zombie arguments. Mark Morano republishes these every few years into a new book, even though they have been answered over and 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 over. Over and over and over and over. And over. And over and over 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 and over Singapore in the house. Who's here? Deborah. Hi, Deborah. Alex. Let me put that up. My favorite Lynn Margulis quote is mammals are so cute when they think they can't go extinct. Right? Alex. I'm really grateful to you, Alex, and the Climate Crisis Club, because I feel like people I have, something now that it's keeping me on X, but they're looking at different things possibly to move off of X because I just don't think it's secure for everybody there either. Any idiot can listen in any of the spaces anonymously, and it's not safe. And safety is a big thing for me, guys. It is. And I don't feel unsafe in my home because I am get my drift? I'm safe. But any idiot could find me. And there are sick people out there. And I don't want to have to deal with that. And I know I'm a tiny little YouTuber. But you just don't know. And plus, I think a little bit paranoid. I've been watching World War II videos. And I've been watching about the resistance and the women in the resistance that were from different European countries and were rounded up. They weren't Jewish. They were rounded up and they were put in the women's concentration camp. I mean, not that could happen here, or could it? They're going to round up immigrants and put them in camps. Illegals, they call them. It's just very scary. Jim says, you're over on Blue Sky. I no longer interact on Shitter except for DMs. Another thing, though, Blue Sky is corporate. We have to remember, we have to keep our vigilance, not be paranoid like I got today. Be vigilant and know that, we don't know what's coming up. What we can hope for in this country is that the sheer lunacy of the pics by the orange blob will be enough inexperience and not knowing how to do things that they fight so much and get nothing done. Like you look at the Congress they got nothing. The Republican Congress, I think it was the Republican Congress, or they got nothing done. Nothing passed. Absolutely. What did they get? 16 bills maybe in how many years? Nothing. Mm-hmm. And I don't have the stuff. Oh, it is great, Looney. Yeah, you should get in. You definitely should get in. All right. Oh, really? Had to have a talk with my nephew, drilling into his head, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I'm hearing Trump wants to reinstate the draft. I haven't heard it or read it, but he wants a military that will march in lockstep and worship him. Mark my words. They plan to declare any nonprofit they don't like terrorists. I called my congressperson today and I asked to please vote no on it. I said, I understand you think it's going to be a good thing and that you are a Republican and you do, but you don't understand that your own 501c3s could be threatened and it's not a good bill. So we'll see. Yeah, when you pick comic book villains, don't expect a lot of cooperation. Nope. I've been happy with Blue Sky. There's a Russian concerned troll war against it. Oh. Well, I don't know. See, the thing about nuclear war, a lot of people are saying so, but we know they're all psychopaths. But you think that they're that psychopathic that they don't realize that if one goes off, another country goes off, we're done anyway? I mean, they won't be able to live with their millions of dollars, even if they have bunkers. That's one of my only little hopes. Climate book hero coalition here. So the letter hack here is our lovely Mr. Matt Letterhack here. Yeah, yeah. Can you say we're fucked because of the orange man choosing quack Dr. Oz to run this Medicaid and Medicare? Yeah, it's scary, but one day at a time. And do not let yourself go crazy on World War II videos like I have, because you'll think that they're going to come after you and put you in a camp. And it is a scary thought. Right. Even the oligarchs don't want World War III. I don't think so. The letterheck is everywhere. The best comic and political comic writer on the planet. Absolutely on the planet. We have our show Left Past 10 tomorrow night, and I might talk a little bit about my big dip into paranoia, which I did speak with Alex about. Alex, you're here because it was just awful. I can't do this to myself, but history right now is something that I'm very interested in, to see the parallels. And, everybody runs around and says, well, we're the resistance. And then you see that the orange blob wants to go after the media. He'll go after the media first. And then what? Are they going to go after social media and the big ones, so that Elon Musk can control all of the internet because of his satellites, and then we only have the unimedia or the state media like Russia? People don't realize. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm not worried about the nuclear war issue. All the bombs are old and the components have a lifespan, especially in Russia. Corruption makes maintenance impossible, and probably all the money they're spending on the war. And that's not my wheelhouse, quite frankly. I mean, it really isn't. A lot of people are very, very nervous and scared, and I understand. Hey, Andy. Hey, Andy says, don't worry. The mega cancer does not want nuclear war. Relax. I'm relaxed about that, because I think it's going to be just so much worse. I mean, not so much worse. It's going to go, the climate's and overshoot's getting so much worse. In the next 4 years will be very difficult. Orange Turd Man is already talking about running in 2028, saying the 22A limits a president to 2 consecutive terms. It's already starting. He's 78 and he eats McDonald's. And if you think that RFK Jr. is going to get rid of McDonald's or get rid of the big ag or big food, sadly mistaken. It's a big fucking joke. Yeah, it's a big joke. I think it's odd that it's not a secret that all the nuclear power plants are one prime target for nuclear war. That's kind of scary, because I personally don't like the thought about that. No, he's not wrong about processed foods at all. But the joke is, he made a video stating all this nice stuff, and at the end, it was a fundraising video. Give your money for MAHA, Make America Healthy Again. Give your money. That's all they are, is grifters. That's all they do, is ask for money. If he's supposed to be in a government agency, why is he making a fucking fundraising video? Why? Maybe I'll cut this into 2 videos. I hate to get rid of the chat, but I'm thinking this might make 2 good videos. I don't know. But I want to say it's been an hour, and I want to thank you all for coming. Denmark, Sweden, and Finland sent a handbook to all citizens. Oh my gosh. How to survive a war today. And we're going to have our own internal war. I get you, Jim. And I know you watch Jake Bro, and he's an expert on all things Ukraine. It's like RFK is the only hopium we have out of all the other insane picks. Hope he makes good regulations if it's possible. It would be if all these people weren't such big donors. I was starting to do the research on how much money these different companies, McDonald's gives a boatload of money to the Republicans. Mm-hmm. And the way our system is, it's not going to change. Is moving cash to CDs a good idea? I think so. I don't have any cash. I wouldn't have no clue. I don't have any CDs. I don't have a savings account. I live month to month. I mean, it's my own fault because I screwed up my life, and I don't blame anyone else for screwing up my life. But no, I can't tell you. I am not here at all for financial advice. In fact, oh, I didn't bring it. I did get one of my coffee cups. I don't like it. I'm redesigning them. I mean, it's too small of a graphic on the cup. It's nice, but I have to redesign them, and I have to take the time to redesign them. And okay, here's my idea. Billboards that say, "Congratulations, President Elon Musk," and see how fast he's gone from DC. Or wait a minute, wait. Let me see if there's any. Okay, this is Donald Trump. Yeah, I can't find the laugh. God damn it! I have all these things. I did not. I did not prepare well for this show. So I 8 cats. Oh, cars, 7 cars. Who has 7 cars? All right. Before leaving, hit the like, share, and subscribe, and become a member of Environmental Coffee House. Our next live show is tomorrow night at 10 p.m. with Less Past 10, which Matt the Letter Hack runs. And I love Matt. I love all of you. I always say that. I think it's what keeps me going because lately I have been feeling like I don't want to do this, but I'm letting paranoia get to me. And I start thinking, I had a dream that the roofers that did my house, that the one kid, he went to be a state trooper, and now he's a state trooper, but he's still doing construction, and he had that haircut. And I had this dream that he was in a brown shirt uniform. I mean, I think I really need to stop watching those videos. I really do. I have to. Do I know that human beings have, from a mammalian standard, a pretty unstable genome? So in a nuke war situation, combined with our genetic technology, the aftermath is lit, baby. It's lit. Okay. God damn it. Why can't I find the laughing? I have a kicking. No, I couldn't find. Oh, I have the gong. Yeah, I can't find the laughing. Doesn't matter. We're an hour. I have to go and blow my nose of all the goddamn cat hair and vacuum my pillows in bed before I go to bed so I don't do this all night scaring myself with murder videos. Well, history videos. I mean, another thing. All right, I'll say this. I watch Holocaust survivors talking. And I look at them and I look at the videos and I think, how awful. And then I look at what's happening today and how these are not the same people that inhabit Israel now. Because if they were, they would never, ever do what they're doing. But it's very sad. Oh, we need a flush. Okay, we got to flush this jerk. All right, we got to flush this white nationalist Nazi fuck. Okay, let's go. I'm definitely not going to be able to monetize this video. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. He got flushed. All right, guys. It's been great. Seeing you is great. I'll start the little sad tune. We'll go out on. Well, we'll be happy for tonight because all that stuff was pretty funny to read. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Friday. I have Jennifer and our special guest, Allison Frank, who lost everything in North Carolina, and she is going to tell us her experience, so look forward to that. Okay? Yeah. Good to see you guys. Thank you.